Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Columbus. Before we get started, 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Just hit that button. Okay, we're doing 9 Super Yetis, 5 Super Barbarians. The Super Barbarians are just for funneling, 4 revive spells, and this is the easiest spam strategy that I know. My last video was on it. We're doing it again today. Today we're going to see how high we can push. I haven't done any attacks today, so plus 320 would be 5,800. Let's see if we can do it. All right, number 1, here we go. Very rusty. I have not practiced at all today. I haven't done anything today. So we'll see how this goes. So what you want to do, obviously, is try to set up a good funnel and then come in from, wherever is going to be best for your army. What I'm thinking is champion on the bottom. We're going to use her rocket spear like that. Let's go ahead and just do like some super barbs to help take out some buildings. Let's do 3 of those super yetis there. Let's do another super barb. Champion's gonna go down, obviously, but that's gonna be just fine for us. We don't really care because we have plenty of time. Looks like a super yeti got hooked and we drew some of those furnaces, so that's okay. We can pop Queen's ability quite early because she's gonna have some healers and some giants in there. That's gonna be great. We're gonna go ahead and skeleton spell on the monolith, and we're hitting a tornado trap, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the warden ability as well as hitting some ice golems. So that's not what we want, and we want to keep our log launcher up as long as possible. Let's wait until our king can get in here. I would like to get that single target inferno down. Giant got hooked. Oh. Oh no, they are going to the top. That's not what we want. Let's get this warden out of the way. Why are they going up? There's buildings. There's buildings that are available to them. Oh my gosh. I don't know why they're going up, man. It's so annoying. King is just on the outside, just dicking around. Alright, we finally got something going. Let's see if we can take out this fire spitter. I'm going to probably use the last revive spell on the champion because she's going to be our best bet here at taking out the rest of these defenses on time. And it looks like all the defenses are gone. We just have some cleanup to do. There we go. That's really good. Let's just get the warden back for some time's sake. He can help with some damage here. Actually, no, he's just being useless. But that's it. That's 100%. Still a minute left on the clock with that 100%. Oh, we still got that storage, but that's okay. But anyway, if you're not subscribed, 2,500 subscribers, I'm doing a gold pass giveaway. If you want to be entered in that, you have to be subscribed. And then the rest of the rules will come once we hit that. But this army is insane. It's the easiest army I've ever used, actually. Like, you saw, we barely did anything. Just use your revive spells. Okay, attack number 2. Oh, man. Alright, this is bad. Invis bases are the kryptonite of this army, unfortunately. So, I have not figured out if we should actually come in from, like, one of the sides or try to just use the log launcher to activate both invis towers. Have not figured that out yet. And that is kind of an issue. So, what I'm going to try to do is activate the invis tower with the rocket spear. She's probably going to turn and then go back for it later. We'll see, though, if she doesn't die first. But what I want to do is probably just send everybody in here while it is still not invised. Where's the clan castle? Clan castle's up there. They are dealing with that, so let's poison them. I'm gonna go ahead and earthquake this area, get our champion back. Monolith, I'm gonna go ahead and do skeleton spell. Please go to the town hall. Please. Lovely. Let's keep our champion alive a little longer. Hopefully she can take out something here. Alright, we did activate the other invis tower. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the ward ability now. And, oh, I forgot to use the queen ability. Okay, let's use that. She's taken out the ricochet cannon, which is big. We need to... Our champion is in a terrible spot for a revive. So I kind of just have to wait. Because, I mean, I guess King is distracted, so I'll use her now. Try to get just a little bit of extra damage. She did literally nothing there. That's insane. Once these buildings are down on the outside, though, I can use King's ability and get a couple of these out of the way. Let's do that there. Alright. It did not take out the Invis Tower. But my troops are going to be going through that, so it should be okay. Let's take out the monolith this time. Nope. Still didn't. But, I feel like we might just have enough to get through things. Now that everybody else is distracted, we can finally take out this monolith. There we go. Finally it goes down, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be enough to get through it. Let's go, guys. Not failing today. No, sir, that's the goal. No fails. But we'll see, we'll see. There's still plenty of attacks to go through the day. This big bomb's going to do some heavy damage. All of those... Oh! That was pretty satisfying to see. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. But that's another 3-star. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Here we go. Invis Core, not worried about that. But still got to be careful. Wow, I haven't seen a level 1 of these in forever. It feels like so long. I actually recorded this video yesterday. Yesterday morning before work, I recorded it, and I realized I was using the wrong spells, so I ditched the whole thing, and we're just doing it today. And a couple of viewers, or I guess only one viewer, said that this would not work above 5,500 trophies. And we are above 5,500 trophies pretty much this entire video, so we're just kind of testing that theory, seeing if it's true. I do believe that, lots of people are using this pretty high up. So I want to just make sure about that and hope for the best. Alright, Earthquake that. Queen's ability. Where's the monolith? The monolith's over there. I can go ahead and use Revive and do the Warden ability. Wow, King's finally going inside for once. That's amazing. Okay, what I'm going to do is this, and then this. And then do the skeleton spell there. Let's use King ability here to open up some walls. Champion is taking out the monolith with the help of the skeleton spell. There we go. It goes down. We got a fire spitter. Our queen... Ooh, queen and champion went down to the king and the minion prince. So that's kind of tough. I'm going to go ahead and revive both of them. And they should be enough firepower to take out both of these guys there. Perfect. Alright, they go down. Some more Yeti mites going through. I'm going to revive the champion yet again. But in a second here, I'm going to wait until the multi-archer tower is fully distracted by the king, by some super Yetis, and by that super Valkyrie. So, super Valkyrie's rage kind of wasted, but there's the last revive spell. And that should be enough to get us through, because we still have a couple of super Yetis and our queen and our king. Ooh, tornado spell. Or not spell. That would be crazy. A tornado spell. I mean, it would be kind of useless, but Warden's going to go down. Queen's going to stay up, though, and she's going to take out that multi-archer tower. And, yeah, this one's toast. Cutting it a little close, but no more cleanup to do, and that's another 3-star. 3 for 3. Let's see if we can keep it going and get to that. What is it? What did I say? 5,800 trophies? Let's do it. All right. Next up, Invis and Poison. Okay. Fire spitters pointed that way. You know, I would like to come in from like the bottom section. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put champion like here, I guess. We're gonna do 3 of these guys. I don't want anybody going right. You know, that would kind of suck. Who was... Oh, that was probably a super guard. Come on, Electro. spirits, whatever you're called, get in there. Boom, boom, boom. My earthquake, I'm probably gonna drop here. Let's go ahead and revive champion, get her going a little bit more. King is obviously going not where we want him to at all, because why would he? You know, he just never goes where you want him to. All right, poison for those witches. Boom. Let's go ahead and revive. Warden's ability went off because he's very low. Hopefully those healers can do something for him. Probably not, though, because, you know, why would they? And here we go. Champion, stay alive. Oh, I did not mean to invis the single target Inferno. It's not good. Actually, it's okay. Champion stays alive with some spirits. And they are taking out that top side quickly. Let's bring back the Warden for the rage spell, except he's obviously going to be absolutely useless for a second. And that Super Valkyrie dropped that rage spell, so I want my champion back. And we're taking out that monolith, taking out everything else. Let's go. That's another 3. Very confident in the abilities of everybody else to finish this up. And perfect. Still 1 minute and 27 seconds left. You know, it's over. It's over. If you're not using this army, what are you doing? At least for now, it's like super powerful. The only thing that I enjoy more than this army involving Super Yetis is cloning. And, you know, cloning can be, it's best in air attacks. So if you want a ground army, try this one. All right, here we go. I don't like it when the core is separated from everything else because it makes it harder on myself. But we'll survive, we'll survive. I'm going to go ahead and take out the left side with the champion. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 Super Yetis. 3 Super Barbs. Get a couple more of these Barbarians. Alright, hopefully they'll be able to do enough damage over there. Yeah, that should be fine. And then I'm going to pop Queen early, like much earlier than I have been. Let's go ahead and Earthquake this area here. I'm going to use Warden ability once the Rage Tower pops. Alright, well, I guess I didn't need to do that, but it's fine. We are going to get into the clan castle pretty soon. But still not yet, somehow. This is interesting. We're going to invis the champion. I'm going to just start poisoning the clan castle because, yeah, it was coming any second. Alright, skeleton spell over there. Obviously, King is on the outside because why wouldn't he be? Again, he's always on the outside. This one might be our first loss. I'm not going to lie. Because, like, just never, they're never where you want them to be. Let's use that so that we can get into the base. Warden, bring him back. King went down, but I kind of want to save my last revive for the champion. Hopefully they can take, oh, a big bomb. Alright, Expo, at least get the Expo. There we go, okay. This one's probably going to be an L just because, you know, they keep going to the outside. And that giant bomb, that's what did it, honestly, because the queen could have gotten that multi-archer tower, but not if she's dead. So, that's unfortunate. We're going to have to just say GG and go next. Only 4 Super Yetis still alive. I don't think they could do it. But you never know. Sometimes those little Yeti mites do some crazy things. But we're going to go next. That's, what is that? 4 for 5? 4 for 5? Not terrible. Alright. Ooh. Legendary. Wow. Hook tower right in the center. I don't think I've ever faced a base that just had the hook tower right there. So, I mean, not much opportunity to funnel with the Super Yetis. So I'm just going to have to not do that. I'm gonna try to take out Clan Castle early. Let's just do like 2 of them. Do 2 of them there. Last one here. And then Champion is gonna draw them, obviously, so whatever it is, we're gonna keep an eye on it. Super Minions and an Ice Golem. But her in her Phoenix form is gonna be just fine for us to get through that. And then we're gonna put the rest over here. And there should be literally no chance of them, like, going elsewhere. Alright, Monolith, we're going to go ahead and distract that. Earthquake the center here. Let's do Champion, and I'm going to save the Invis. Hopefully the Hook Tower gets our King, because I feel like that's going to be the best. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Everything is open in the center. Okay. Now we just got the revive spells and the invis spell. I'm a little bit worried, just based off how the troops are doing. So I'm going to revive the king for tanking, and then revive the champion over here. She can take out the other stuff with the queen. Oh, I was going to try to keep them both alive there, but we're going to keep them both alive that way. And they take out that by themselves. That's great. We still got plenty of Super Yetis alive. They should be able to take out the rest of this. But we'll see, we'll see. Now that they're distracted, let's do the champion again. She should be able to take out a lot of stuff with her aura damage and those skeleton traps, not skeleton straps, my bad. I am a little bit worried about the last couple of seconds in this, but I think these 2 Super Yetis and the queen will be able to take care of things. I'm not sure, though. We'll see. As long as the Super Yetis still have enough of the Electromites in them, I think we'll be fine. Alright, taking out the Wizard Tower. Queen is just sniping these guys. They're going down. They're going down. And we got some boogers. Never sleep on the boogers, honestly. The boogers are not that bad. They do like a decent amount of damage for what they are. So, you know, that's also pretty big. And there we go. That's another 3-star, cutting it real close. But, you know, as we get higher in the trophy range, it's going to get a little bit tougher, at least for me, because I am not the best at this strategy, but you could be. All right, double invis core, but the log launcher is going to take care of that. Not to worry. What do we want to take out with our rocket spear? Either the top or the bottom, I think, is going to be more valuable than the sides. So let's just do the bottom. Get that multi-archer tower out of the way. I'm going to do a Super Yeti there so that, you know, the cannon can actually, like, hit him. Because we want him to do as much damage as possible to those buildings early on. Of course. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. I mean, that's not enough for our funneling, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and just put them all in here. And then I'm definitely going to earthquake the center. Could have probably placed it a little bit better. Poisoning up that area in there. Let's just do some of those guys. And then probably Warden ability here. Skeleton, Queen's ability. King is, of course, on the outside. Because why wouldn't he be? That's like our motto today. I'm going to go ahead and invis them up in the center just so the Queen can actually do something useful. Put the rest of our super barbs in. Might as well. Champion takes out the opposing Queen. I'm probably going to revive the Queen here so that she's in the rage spell. Oh, she's being targeted by the single target Inferno again. Take it out. Oh, she almost got it without any damage, but just a little bit too much here. So I'm going to revive the champion. Please take out the minion prince. Ah, shoot. Okay, I have to make a decision here. Do I revive champion? I think I have to. We still have 2 Super Yetis. If they can take out the multi-archer tower and distract the minion prince, we're set. Alright, minion prince is distracted. Champion takes out that tower. She should look towards the minion prince once the bottom tower is gone. He goes down. Perfect. There we go. Sometimes it comes down to a quick decision like that, and that's the difference between a 2 and a 3 star. That's huge. Very good. Another one in the books. Yeah, put it down. This is our last attack that we have. Fire spitters both pointed downwards. That means there's going to be loads of traps and probably a tornado trap up top. But do we just say, screw it, and come from the bottom? That's probably a stupid idea, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to come from the side. Let's go ahead and do this there. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Don't want any buildings over here. They should funnel enough for me to get through. Champion goes down. We're going to put the rest of our guys here. Boom, 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 boom. Save my skeleton spell for a little bit later. Earthquake all these walls so that we can actually get into the base. It's going to be big. Let's get the queen going with her ability. I'm going to go ahead and revive the champion with the invis spell. There's a tornado trap. Oh, did not even see the clan castle pop. Champion stays alive. Let's go ahead and start doing the skeleton spell. King's in a great spot for us to use the ability. Huge spot right there. Alright, champion goes down, but I still want to get her up and running, so she takes out that scatter shot. King is going to tank for our champion down here. I'm just focused on our champion so that she can get us through this base. The right side is doing just fine. King's tanking like crazy, and this one is an even easier 3-star for us. We have 3 revive spells. That's a great way to end it. Obviously, you know, a little bit underleveled, but not so much on the defense. Just the walls really were underleveled, and a couple of the resource buildings. But look at that Super Valkyrie going. She's trucking through. There we go. 95%. Watch this. 1, 2. We used 2 revive spells on an already alive hero. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. We ended at 57-20. Right? 57-52. Plus 308 on the day. We only had that one little hiccup. I know my defenses are lacking, but so I changed my defense for tomorrow. We're going to see how that goes for me. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, leaving a comment. What did you eat today? Give me something cool that you ate, and I will try to make it myself and eat it. All right. I love you. Bye.